Whoa, howdy do, buckaroos. How the heck are you? Oh my goodness. This is Tom the Beer Whisperer, and I have what I've had before, but not this year. I'm also doing this because, well, I got it at a bargain. This is a 9% Holy Moly Imperial Stout. I'm going to read a little bit from their bottle here. Brewed in the Russian Imperial Stout style, this offering boasts plenty of malt character with an aggressive amount of hops, a rich, flavorful ale with a finish that will have you saying, "Holy moly!" Yeah, man, they had this for only $3.98. How about that? At one time, this was brewed, it's contract brewed out of Weston, and now it is contract brewed out of Genevieve, Missouri, which is Crown Valley Brewery. Last I heard, they were working on their own place, but I don't know if they're up and running yet or not. So, cheers, my friends. Oh wow, the nose is gorgeous. A huge dark chocolate. Huge dark chocolate with almost some anise-like notes mixed in there. Oh shit. Oh wow. Woo. Take another drink, then I'll talk to you about the flavors. Damn, yeah, it is hopped nicely. First time I had this was back in 2012 when Stuart from the Ginger Ale Trail was visiting us for Thanksgiving holiday. Him and I split a bottle, and I know we really enjoyed it. I had some beers here, but this is one I believe he had purchased. We had so many great big beers, a lot of Imperial Stouts that week, and this one was still memorable enough. It really is that good. It's typically a heavy bodied beer. This is probably going to fall in that category, though I've had some thicker. Pours very nicely, poured with a nice inch head. It dissipated fairly quickly. Mm. There's something there on the finish I haven't quite deciphered. If you saw me, you have my thinking face on. Yeah, there's something else there. I'm getting a whole lot of chocolate. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. There's certainly a smattering, you like that word smattering? Somebody got a word of the day calendar. I got a smattering of coffee in there as well. Some may get dark fruits from this. Who knows? I think it's all interpretation of what you're getting. It seems like everything has dark fruits in it these days, or their descriptions do anyway, whether you actually taste them or not. But yeah, I'm certainly getting some anise. I'm getting I'm getting almost like some raisin-like notes. I will have to admit. It's very nice and enjoyable. It does not feel heavy for a 9% beer. And again, there's something crisp on the end. I did look up on the website when I came out here to see what the IBUs were on it. But I'm getting these very earthy, herbal-like notes right at the end. Wow, it's just very nice. It's a good beer. I'm not going to go total beer geek on you because that's not really what I do. I'm more about the commentary than the actual, review part of it. I don't really do that. But it's a great beer, and it's a really great beer at only $4 a bottle for a 9% Russian Imperial Stout. I'll be glad when they get their own facility up and running. It's Cathedral Square. They're technically out of St. Louis, but again, this one was contract brewed in Genevieve, which is Crown Valley. So, hey, I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer. We'll talk to you later. Well, howdy do, buckaroos. Well, I have this big Cathedral Square, 9%. Holy moly. Holy moly, Imperial stuff. I don't, you can't say holy moly without saying holy moly. Anyways, cut and action. I decided to pair it with my Jameson Caskmates. I hadn't had any in a while. I picked this up, let's see. Just about 2 months ago now, actually, when we were on vacation in the St. Louis area at the time. It was not available in my neck of the woods. My glasses are very dirty. And now it is, so... Because I was kind of saving it, but now I'm just going to drink her. Yeah, it's been about a month since I had any. Because I wanted to make it last, so I really drank a lot when I first got it, man. We're just loving the notes. It is Jameson Caskmates edition, a stout edition, Caskmates Stout edition. It's aged in stout barrels. Most people I've talked to, including myself, really like it. I've talked to one or two folks, actually just one, to be honest, now I think about it, that didn't think it added a lot to the character, but I strenuously disagree. I think it adds a lot. Runs about $37 a bottle, so you'll have to make that decision. It runs about 10 to, depending on where you buy it, somewhere between $10 to $15 more than regular Jameson. So you'll have to make that decision if it's worth that. For me, it is, because I think it does add that much to it. Having it on the rock, or on the ball, as it were, my little globe ball here. Using this Seasons, it's a short season, enjoy it. I picked up this glass, would have been a year ago June, when wife and I had to go up to Kansas City on business. Well, I wasn't on business, I was on goofing around, but she had to go up for something. But I needed a glass to drink some whiskey back in the hotel room. So I picked up this glass at the local Lucas Liquors. Say that 10 times. Local Lucas Liquors. Anyways, I digress. Anyways, I'm having an Imperial Stout. I was looking for a whiskey to pair it with, and what better than a whiskey aged in stout barrels? Since you all know that Tom the Beer Whisperer loves to pair his beer and whiskey. I really enjoy this whiskey, man. Oh, good God. It might have made more sense to drink this neat with the beer, but I still, it's cooling down here. It's probably high 60s, but I don't know, I'm still kind of in that summer kind of mode, even though I'm having an Imperial Stout. I thought, well, it'd be, kind of meeting in the middle, I guess. Flavors on this are beautiful. I don't know if they say anything about it on the bottle. We've been distilling Jameson since 1780, but we're always open to new ideas. So when the local craft brewer borrowed our cask to age their fine Irish stout, it gave us the idea, why not finish our precious liquid in stout seasoned barrels? The result is Jameson Caskmates, a special edition whiskey that accentuates the trademark smoothness Jameson Original, with additional rich flavors of coffee, cocoa, a gentle hint of hops. Yeah, you kind of do get it all. I was struggling with some of the flavors when I was trying to describe it on my own the first time I had it. But you do get these chocolate-like notes in the finish that feels weird from a whiskey. You expect a vanilla. You're going to get that from a good Irish whiskey. You might get some toffee notes. Some people get some fruit. But to get those coffee and chocolate notes, and then those hop, what you get is just this little kind of herbal, earthy kind of spiciness right at the end, much like a. Oh gosh, yeah, like you might get from a good Pilsner, I guess. But this was Asian stout. But if I'm trying to describe the type of hop. But it's that chocolate that kind of throws you off. You get all the notes of of Jameson. I certainly get a little bit of the vanilla from the oak. You get some toffee-like notes. If I may venture out just a touch, I'm even going to say some crisp apple. But you also get the chocolate and coffee from the stout. And then compared with this, let's see how it works. Oh, it works beautifully. Actually, here's the thing. This is a pretty aggressive stout. This may sound odd, but that whiskey almost tamps it down a little bit. It just works beautiful. I've got the whiskey on ice, so I'm going to drink the whiskey a little faster than I typically would. And this beer, I'm not worried about warming up. So I've kind of got the opposite thing happening as I typically would. If this was a fireplace night, I mean, you know, if it was below 40 degrees, I would have this in a snifter, letting it get warm. I'd have this in a nice nosing glass, just sitting there neat. But tonight I still wanted this kind of cold. And it is a whiskey that still lends itself well to a chill. It's a very smooth, easy drinking whiskey. I don't know if you're watching me there, but I'm not making any face whatsoever. Yeah, see, again, you know, it's going to cost you somewhere between $10 to $15 more than regular Jameson. It is aged in stout barrels. It deserves a little bit more money. It takes a little more time to get there. For me, it is worth the extra money because there is just that much extra going on with it. Had this been a fireplace night, this would be a perfect combo if I had this neat with this. But as even not being a fireplace night, it still works damn well. So, without running any longer than I just did, this time to Beer Whisperer. I'll talk to you later.